Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited to share with you this opportunity to partner with us on this amazing project, 130 luxury apartments that's located in the heart of Orlando. And before I pass to that presentation for investors, I have the pleasure to have here my colleague Angel and also Gustavo. But my name is Charlie Sofia Perez, and I work for EXP Realty. I've been helping so many investors around the world to bring their money here, invest it here in this type of projects, this type of properties, to have a great return on the investment. So Angel, tell us a little bit more about you.
Hi, Charlie. Thank you for the invite. I'm very excited also as well to be here with you and Gustavo. And well, my name is Angel Acosta. I'm a licensed broker associate also with EXP. I work together with Charlie in helping clients also all around the world. And I've been doing this for over 10 years. I'm also an investor myself. So that's one of the things I love about this project, because as an investor, I see a great opportunity to capitalize, and hey, I'm very excited to share this opportunity with all of you who are also investors and want to put your money and get returns in this beautiful state of Florida, beautiful city of Orlando. And like you mentioned, we have Gustavo Ceballos here. He's our financing expert that we're gonna have the privilege to give us the access to leverage our money by purchasing this property through financing. Gustavo, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Angel. It is a pleasure to be here. I also see this as the investor eye like you have. My name is Gustavo Ceballos. I have been doing loans in the state of Florida for a little over 20 years. Live very close to Orlando, have seen Orlando grow tremendously. And I am so excited to be here with you guys and be able to provide products for you guys to be able to finance this great investment.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. Well, let's get on it. Let's talk about Orlando, about this beautiful project that is really going to be hitting everyone and be amazed on the returns and the location. Let's go ahead and get on it right now.
We want to give you some details of the economics drive right now that is happening in the city. So what do you are there, Angel, and you're living in Orlando for so many years. Tell us what's going on in the city, and why right now is one of the fastest growing economies right now in the nation, growing fast right now over there.
Correct. Yes, Charlie. So that's correct. It's not a secret that Florida has been a very popular state in the last 2-3 years, specifically after the pandemic. We're getting people all over the places from upstate, like New York, New Jersey, Chicago, also from California. A lot of people moving into the state. And not only residents, also big corporations are moving the headquarters to Florida. And of course, the main cities are the ones that are getting this high demand. We have Miami, Tampa, and of course, Orlando. There's been an expansive growth in the last 2 to 3 years in the Orlando area. And just to give you a little bit of a general idea, Florida is been getting and is expected to continue to get over 1,000 residents moving into the state on a daily basis. And when we narrow down to Orlando, which is known for all the entertaining and theme parks and tourism, last year alone there was over 75 million tourists that hit the Orlando area. It surpassed New York in tourism. It surpassed even Paris, France, which is usually one of the highest tourism spots globally. So it's leading the world globally in tourism, and that's expected to continue in the next few years. Being why? Because Orlando is more family oriented. We get both tourism domestically within the United States and also globally from all around the world. So that's the perfect a game for investors to come in and invest in the project that we're getting ready to talk about, which is targeted to tourism and nearby the Universal. So let me show you something to, because we can
We can
say
be
it
here all day. Yeah, I know, but like he's gonna show us a little bit more about the numbers and what's going on right now in the city. But everybody knows that Florida is obviously a hot, literally. It has a lot of metrics for what we're looking
Correct.
for, and it's an ideal market to invest.
Correct.
In such a high population growth, a strong and fast-growing economy.
Correct.
I mean, it's a very diverse and strong industry on this market, despite of a lot of people, like you said, that it's a misconception thinking only that it's only tourism and theme parks. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's very important about the theme parks. I would say it's more the most popular parks in the world.
Correct. And I'm going to show you the other areas of industries that are also making this city of Orlando. Yeah. Let me go ahead and bring that just to visualize what's happening in the Orlando area. Let me bring that in real quick. As you can see here, Orlando has been, being one of the largest city in the U.S. and among the 10 fastest growing cities for entrepreneurs and in the United States. Because of the tourism, it has been growing so much in the last few years. In Orlando is expanding the airport continuously. It's going to be it's a nonstop for the next 5 years. A continuing expansion of the airport. So they invested $3.1 billion to keep growing the Orlando International Airport. So just right there, it tells you that Orlando will never stop getting tourism in the next 20, 50 years. Again, Orlando International Airport is one of the busiest in the world.
Yeah, the top 10 busiest, huh?
Exactly. Wow. And the 7 biggest with a $3 billion investment to be able to keep adding more flights into the city. Also, there's the famous Bright Line, which is going to connect. Yes. It's already ready to go, and it should be opening in the next 30 to 60 days. That's going to connect Miami to Orlando, which again, that's going to bring in more tourism into this beautiful, active city. Other industries also are expanding into the city. We have on the healthcare industry, investing $350 million to create this cityplex of health. It's called Health Village, which again, it's going to include hospital, clinics, and also students for research in the medicine industry. So it's, and this is what's happening around the area of Universal, what this project will be. And there's going to be a lot of new entertaining items or projects coming into the city in the next 2 to 3 years. The Dr. Fields Performing Art. We have the Explorer Stadium. We have the Sport Entertainment District. So all this is going to be around this amazing project that we're getting ready to talk about. So
yes.
Let's jump on it. Let's go.
Excited. I mean, if we want more detail, if you want more detail, we can contact, they can contact us for more information, more details. We can send it to you by email, and we give you more details of the metrics. I mean, there's so many things that is going on right now in Orlando. And also there's a lot of things going on right now with theme parks and Universal Studios and also around Universal, because it's not only Universal per se, like we have Disney, we have other water parks. It's a lot of things happening right now, and it's crazy after COVID how the growth that the state of Florida has right now in with tourism, with economy, with business, with a lot of startups, business here, and in every part of the that you can imagine when we
Exactly.
talk about growing a business here. And one of the big things that the investors looking for, and you can talk a little bit more about this, Angel, is about the state tax here in the state, which we don't have that high tax that in other states has right now, like New York, like California, and all other states.
Exactly. And as an investor myself, I am, I always look for investment opportunities that will make sense. And I can tell you right now, if I'm here presenting these opportunities, because when I looked at it with my eyes of an investor, I do see a great opportunity to capitalize on my investment on this specific opportunity. And yes,
right.
Florida is one of those non-state income tax states, which again, that will keep more money into your pocket for at the end of the year when you're ready to capitalize on your investment. So definitely great benefit as an investor when you put your money here in the state of Florida.
Awesome.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and talk about the opportunity.
All right. Yes.
And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about. Charlie's gonna give us the details and the opportunity about this amazing luxury project, and then at the end, Gustavo is gonna talk to us about the benefit of leveraging your money through financing and purchasing a unit at this amazing project.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, this project, we decided to present this project because it's not only gorgeous, amazing, it will be the only building, this type of building in Orlando, but it's also the location that it has right now. This building, it's unique. There's no other building like this one, 5-star luxury condos in this area. If you can see in the map right now, the location is gold. In the middle, we have GZUniversalTower, which is that project, that condo that we're presenting today. But if you see the rings around this project, which is the entire map of the city of Orlando, at 5 minutes, we have Universal Studios. Basically,
within 5 minutes, you have all these locations.
Not only
right
that, yes, not only Universal Studios, you have City Walk, you have all the other entertainments here, and that makes this project unique. There's no one like this one. It's the only one right now, and it is the last private lot in that area that is permitted with short-term rentals. So that's why it makes it, that's why everybody, when we want to invest and we want to see the zone, the market, we look for location,
Exactly.
which is the most important thing to get that high equity in the property and the first stage like this one.
Location, like
yes.
you said, Charlie. So within 5 minutes. So there's one and sorry to interrupt you, because there's one important piece that we, or at least me as an investor, really like, because I know that most investments of this type, like short-term vacation rental, we always think about, hey, people just gonna go to Orlando for tourism, to go to Universal. But another great point is the convention center. As you can see here, is also within 5 minutes. And what does it mean? So what that means is, like, when people are, we know that the high rates for vacancy rates here in Orlando is the summertime and the winter time and Christmas. Right. But then the rest of the year, you have large convention centers. Pretty much the convention center is booked pretty much whole year. And those are people that also will be needing a place to stay. And this is only 5 minutes away. So don't think about, right, okay, just whenever the people not doing tourism, they're here for work through convention, and they're going to be using this tower right here.
Yeah, that's why I said at the beginning of the presentation that it's not only about tourism. Yeah, it's a great location. We're 5 minutes away from the theme parks, but it's also that what you're saying about the convention center. This convention center is one of the biggest in the nation, in the United States. So it's so important for sports. doctors, a lot of conventions for medical conference, big conference,
all kinds.
everything. I can look for the list. Like I said, we can show you all the information about this, and it's a book of everything that they're doing in that convention. And you see at 10 minutes away also you have different shoppings, you have restaurants, and at 15 minutes you have the international airport, which is great. Also the terminal for the Bright Line, Disney World. So it's everything around that area. It's
location.
Yeah, that's the most important. So GZUniversal Tower is going to be a 17-story luxury building with 130 units, completely fully furnished, ready to start the rental, the short-term rental, with a just like I said, 5 minutes away from Universal. It's very elegant, and we're just bringing that style, that Miami style and structural architecture style to Orlando. What we have around is a lot of land, a lot of hotels, and if you can see here in the map, you see hotels from I would say these ones are from 90s, right? Late 90s or early 2000s.
Outdated. They're definitely outdated. And then these are like the DoubleTree, and you got DoubleTree, Holiday Inn, Hilton.
Yeah, you have their Marriott, DoubleTree. Well, this is not comparing what we're gonna have here in this lot. Correct. And you can see the 1.74 acres is going to be there. That jewel that I called
the last lot, the last available lot in that area. So that's diamond.
This is very important. This is where you make the money. This is where you're like to see the value that the return on the investment. So this one, if you can see here, is GZUniversal Tower, where it's located, and right in front of it is the Universal Studios, Hard Rock, and you see all the areas of City Walk. And if you can go with the arrow, Angel, and show the road that you can walk from the tower all the way to that bridge, to that little bridge, and trespass to all the way to the next one, walking through the sidewalk, and go to the next block, and then you're there. You can either go walking to the park distance. Yeah, or you can go in the bus. Also, the Universal Studio has that transportation to all the entire area. And plus you have in the back, if you can see, the I-4, which is one of the most important highways that is around the region. It's very like centric.
Easy access. Easy access to I-4, which will take you to the airport, shopping, downtown, everything.
Yeah, you have everything around this lot. Is a very this is exclusively vacational. And to make this very clear, it's for I'll call it the money maker, but also as a vacational property. It's not a timeshare property. It's your property. You're buying a property. It's yours. If you want to sell it at the end, you can sell it. It's yours under your name, under your company. And either way you wanna do it. But it's something that is a vacational property that we're gonna that you're gonna get the profit monthly with a short-term rental with the Airbnb program that we have here.
Correct.
So and
Charlie, there's one more thing that we haven't mentioned is that this GZ Tower is gonna be ready in 2026, which is the same year that the new Universal Epic Universal is gonna open in Orlando, which is gonna have the Super Nintendo World, which is, we all know that Mario is right now the hype. Is what I call Mario is the new Mickey Mouse. So it's gonna definitely bring in. I mean, it's gonna be opening the same year. So you're gonna open your unit, your apartment, the same year that this park is gonna open. So this will guarantee you full vacancy, or the whole, at least for the first 3 years of
That's
opening
right.
the tower.
Yeah, that's right. And one more thing about this. First of all, this is one of the theme
Highlights.
parks that we have in Japan, Universal Studios. So basically, it's creating the same but bigger. It's one of the biggest parks right now that we're going to have in Orlando. And second, this amazing park is going to bring, apart from the 70 million tourists that are already coming every year here in Orlando, they already have the expectations that to bring 25 million people more on top of the 70. This is going to be a big impact for GZUniversalTower because it's just right there.
That's what I love. That's what I love about this project. This is
It's
guaranteed
just right there.
income.
Yes, and who doesn't know Nintendo? Who doesn't love that? So this is a plus extra for this investment, this building. And
Correct.
again,
So,
here we show the structure and the
luxury,
developers,
luxury.
the luxury 5-star, and the developer, they just want to bring that style, modern, urban, also elegant, but the same, very tropical, like Miami.
Correct.
And with big windows, spaces, perfectly, the perfect space for family.
Correct.
So everybody knows that this is what they bring is family to this to these apartments.
Yeah, and
So
the way
this
it's
is
set
gonna
up,
be the
as you can
facade.
see here, the first few floors are going to be the garage, so for parking, and then all the way to the 17th floor is going to be different apartment units with different views.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we have the
here
amenities.
Yeah, the amenities.
So we are going to go through the amenities right now. We have a very luxury, comfortable pool. It's not going to be your typical resort style. No, this is going to be more of a luxury, elegant, calm, balanced, relaxing environment. It's still going to be a large pool. And tell us about this beautiful lobby area. Very
The
elegant,
lobby.
very.
Yeah, the entrance. Yeah, we're gonna have here the front desk. That's the lobby, and you see the double doors all the way to the back. That one in the back is to go to the pool, and the one here next to the front desk is gonna be to use the elevators. Is very nice. Also, we have this area that you can hang out with your family. Also, working areas. We're gonna have a workspace, and we're gonna have this bar. So we can you can hang out with the family and friends. Also, we can see here from the top how it's gonna be the setup. You're gonna have the private parking for your unit, and also you're gonna have the guest parks. You're gonna have the pool. Also, it's gonna bring a beautiful, complete gym. Your bar. You're gonna have 2 bars. You're gonna have a bar inside the lobby, which is the area that you guys already saw, and also another bar that is connected to the pool. So you can enjoy also there with the family when you are in the pool. Also, you are gonna have the spa, sauna, also a beautiful restaurant that is gonna be a very important name in that restaurant, but that's a surprise that we're gonna have more later in the months. We're in the works having a really good restaurants there for residentials, the residents on this property, also for the public. And we're gonna have the playground for the kids, the core working area, like I said, the workspace, and
Nice.
a lot of areas to play, to have fun, and basically to have everything here that you don't have to go anywhere and you can enjoy
plenty of parking,
property.
plenty of amenities. Relaxing, eating, fine dining. So we're gonna have that restaurant. It's gonna be fine dining with a well-known name. We're not able to release yet, but it's coming, which is gonna bring more value to this amazing opportunity. And here you can see the little bit the architectural rendering of how the floors are gonna be laid out. Do you wanna go a little bit over it, or?
Yes, well, we're gonna have in this building, we're having only 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. If you can see on the bottom part, those are the ones that are gonna go the view to Universal Orlando. So you can pick your apartment having that view, or you can pick the one on the top that is going to show you the views for the city, all the skyline, beautiful city and amenities of the property.
And I assume that these apartments right here is going to have the view for fireworks whenever Universal have
exactly.
the fireworks.
You can be from your living room watching the fireworks from Universal Orlando. You can see it perfect, clearly there, right there. One thing that we're creating in this building, in this in every unit, is that we're creating the same style, like I said, like Miami. We're making these big windows from the ceiling all the way to the floor, so you can have that space, big space around, and a lot of light, and also that view, beautiful view that you can enjoy with the family from your apartment. So we're having two. Look, this is one of the units. Yeah, we can pass to the units.
Okay.
You're gonna have the 2-2 and one bathroom and two bedrooms and two bedrooms and one bath.
So this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So
and
there's gonna be 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yes, and then they come completely fully furnished. They come complete with all the full kitchen, laundry, washer and dryer, TVs, everything that you need for the apartment. This is the way. This is the living dining area, and this is the way that we
look at the windows.
We're gonna be given the property like this, the same way that you see all the fixture, the curtains, the decoration is gonna be like this, exactly the way you see it in these pictures.
I like it. It's very minimalist, clean.
It's minimalist,
elegant.
it's modern. Look at the bedrooms. It's beautiful. All the panels on the walls are gonna be like that. Is they very like they design it very delicate. You see the doors of the closet with the doors of the rooms. Everything is like very delicate and very with a very warm colors, organic. So we're just trying to maintain that style. So everything you're gonna have, even pillows, beds, mattresses, towels, everything that you need in the kitchen, plates, cups, everything. You just need to bring
all the utensils, silverware, everything's gonna be included. All you need to bring is yourself and your luggage, and ready to go.
Ready to go.
One of the things that sorry to interrupt, but one of the things that I think that is a word that we may have used, but we need to continue. The investor have to see the exclusivity of the place. You know, when you go and rent a hotel and you stay in Orlando, you usually are going to stay in an open space, even if it's a hotel that has a kitchenette or may have something that you're going to stay more than 5-7 days. This is literally you're renting a condo. You have privacy. It's exclusive, modern. I mean, it's a slam dunk.
Perfect. Yeah,
you're
it's
right,
perfect.
Gustavo.
And good point, Gustavo, because Charlie, let me ask you this. So I know if I'm an investor, if I buy one of these, let's say this 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit, because of course I want to generate income, but hey, if I want to use it also as you know, for my own, whenever I go visit to Orlando, am I able to do that?
Yes, you can. For the owners, you're gonna have 30 days to use it, and you can split it like in a week during the year, like in a week, or you can use it 2 weeks, and so. But this is like I said at the beginning, it's not comparing with anything around. What you have around this lot and this building is hotels, rooms. You don't have an apartment. You don't have a 5-star luxury apartment. And we know all this. I mean, we're here in Florida, we're here in Miami. We go with our families to the theme parks to bring the kids and everything. And we know that we want to stay in Universal, but we know exactly what happened. Everything is sold out. And what you have next to you is just hotels that is just a room. You don't have that service. You don't have that that luxurious style that you want to live when you're on vacation. You're looking for that. You're looking for beautiful areas, feel like you're enjoying, at the same time they're taking care of you, because we're going to have concierge too, like in a hotel.
Right. It's a
but in
luxury. It's a luxury
Yeah.
5-star. It's like if you go to a luxury 5-star hotel, but
Exactly,
even
like
better.
Gustavo said that, I mean, we don't have this type of product around Universal Studios.
There's no,
No,
and I dare you right now to we feel so comfortable about this that I dare you for you to do a search of nightly rates in that area, like Lowe's Hotel, which is right next to that area, and comparing apples to apples, and you're gonna see the rates are $500, $700 per night, $800 per night, and
Exactly.
and that's what it's not even compared, because those are going to be older. So this is going to be brand new apartment or project, luxury project,
Exactly.
which you're not be able to capitalize at that rate.
Exactly.
So well, if I decide to, let's say, oh yeah, I'm interested, what's the opportunity? How can I be able to grab one of these beautiful
It's very
apartments?
simple. Yeah, Angel, it's very simple. We just right now in reservations, and this is the most important and more. This is the right decision right now to reserve, because you only do it with 10% of the property of the unit, and we're starting right now in 450, 469. It depends. We're having a lot of reservations. But we're starting in 450 and up, but it's only the 10%, and then after I would say we're going to be in contract between December, January 2024, and then you can deposit the next 10%. And then what it shows here, that when we start groundbreaking, which is March, April 2024, is the other 10%. And when we go into the roof,
when the building hit
which
the
it
roof,
will be at the end of 2024, it will be a 10%, another 10%, and the other 60% is what we're going to finance. And this type of project and this type of building, we need a 40% of down payment, but this is the right moment to make that reservation. That way you can just pay in part, or you can make the payment completely. It's up to the investor. But the initial payment for this type of property is 40% down payment.
Very easy. So that makes it more accessible. So that way, if an investor, hey, if I wanted to lock in on this pre-sale price, I only need to give 10% to reserve and lock into that price. And then at the end of this year, just 20%. And then when the groundbreaking happens, which is going to be March, April next year, just the other 10%. And then when the building hits the roof, then, which is again, it's going to be end 2024, early 2025, just 10%.
Exactly.
And so that's very easy. It makes it easier for me to investor. Of course, if I want to give the whole 40%, do it. But if I want to do it in stages, then makes it easier as well.
Yeah, it's very easy right now. And the good thing is also that making this reservation, and we've seen it before, and Angel, we work a lot with projects in Miami and also Orlando, but not like this one. And we've seen it before, how fast the prices goes up when we start making those reservations. That's why it's very important to make the right decision now. And then I mean, we're right now in that part of the reservation that if you right now make that reservation, if you don't want it anymore in that process, we can return the money. It's not a problem. Correct. But
there's no strings attached during the reservation period. So you just pretty much the reservation is just to lock into the price.
To lock the price,
and then that way, and then it's going to give you time to read, to see all the legality, all the terms and everything. And then if for some reason you decide not to, you can pretty much canceled. There's no string attached.
Exactly.
No
Let me tell you
cancellation fees.
something, and before I pass with Gustavo, because I would like to know more details about how to finance this
Correct.
project. It's a good opportunity. I never seen a project so close right now and in the area, so close to a park, so close to an area that is very in high
Active.
demand.
Mhm.
When we have a lot of entertainment to do a lot of things. And one thing that I forgot to mention is we have so much beautiful golf courses around for people that love that sport. And we have tournaments, big tournaments on Disney. Disney World makes a lot of tournaments of golf. And it's a very beautiful area, a lot of nature, and the entertainment, of course, and all the growth that we're having. And
And
Gus,
it's
tell
very
us,
easy to
yes.
get in. It's only
Yes.
if you have $200,000, that will be pretty much the 40%. And if that's all you have, you can finance the rest. And yeah, that's why we have Gustavo here who will be able to talk to us about the financing and how we can leverage our money through financing.
Right, Gus. So tell us how can we get that loan that for this investment for everybody, national and also foreign investors that they want to invest in this property. Tell us about more of the program that we have right now in the banks.
So this is a project that more than likely will be what I would call easy to finance. We're going to have programs for 40 nationals from up north, Canada, South America, Central America, Europe, Asia, Africa, you name it. They should be able to qualify. The qualifications for a program like this can either be with full documentation, where we're going to go through income, credit, depending on the country, or a project like this more than likely will be the easiest to finance with not using the client's income, but literally using the projections of the income that that property is going to be able to give to the owner and offset the monthly payment.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great.
That's beautiful because that makes it easier, makes it faster, and for the investors, it'll be based on the investment itself and not on your personal financing profile.
Yeah, the requirements, to just name a few, not necessarily you have to have an account in the US. It always helps. Some investors are going to have that as a requirement. Obviously, once we speak with the client, we're going to customize the actual loan for their needs and their profile, and then pair them with the investor that is going to give them the easiest lenient process so that deposit, build, close, and start making money.
Great.
So they can sit. They can sit with you. I mean, we can have a Zoom with you, and you can set up the structure of this is where you can pre-qualify and ask for all the information and make that basically the structure of how much are you going to pay in this property, and we can do that with you. Like we can make an appointment and then have that a conversation meeting with you.
100%. And one of the things that you see this as an investment, just the fact that it does require 40% upfront, it is, I mean, the likelihood of once we get the information about what the short-term rentals are bringing, they're going to be in the positive, which is going to make it a slam dunk for approval.
Correct. Yeah. And also, if you can clarify, Gustavo, that, so how do I have to get the loan now, since the property is going to be, or the project will be ready and finished in 2 years? How would that really work?
When you have a project that is somewhat far out, for peace of mind, the client that is ready to go ahead and put a deposit. And like Charlie said, there is no, you can still do your reservation with the 10%, do your due diligence, speak with me, speak with their bank. I would love to obviously have a chance to do their loan. And I can tell them what the programs are available now if they were to close, let's say, in 60, 90 days to 120 days. Programs for, let's just say that we're speaking now for foreign nationals. These programs change, guidelines change quite often. They don't deviate much from what they are, especially now that we have that program where we can offset the payment with the rent, probably the most popular one right now for investments. If it's somebody that is a domestic client from the US or a permanent resident alien, the programs are also going to somewhat change, but at least we can give them an idea, give them peace of mind, obviously with the caveat that they know that anything can change. However, there's very rarely when a program that we offer and the program gets eliminated, by the time the project is finished, there should be other programs that have replaced the ones that we may not have.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, they usually improve programs. Usually, they improve better either on terms or in the capability to getting in, that like the easy, making it easier to get in the program. So that's that's a question we get a lot about that. And also I don't know, in some other foreign countries, sometimes they think that they had to start making the loan starts the day they sign the contract, and then they had to make payments. So I want you to, if you can confirm that there will be
Correct,
no
because
payment made on any loan till you get the
zero.
actual
So
keys of the
basically,
property.
what you're referring to is when there is a construction loan. Construction loans are usually done for single-family residence and townhouses, where the builder is actually using the funds that the bank is providing for that buyer to build the house. Very rare, if ever, the builder of a building is going to be using the funds. Obviously, they will be using the funds of the deposits that are going to be given, but they're going to get their own financing. So from the time that you do your 10, 20, 30, and 40%, that will more than likely be everything that you have to invest until usually 60 days within the CO, the certificate of occupancy. That's when we go back again to the drawing board and see what program is available for that client. And then once the builder says, okay, your unit 12B is going to be ready in March 15th of 2026, we're going to start that loan process probably 30, 45, sometimes even 60 days prior. And then the remaining funds, whether they're 60% or let's just say that the client decides to only finance 40, 30% plus closing costs, that will be brought in to the closing table. So only 40% is what is needed, no payments whatsoever, while construction, everything else is required at closing.
Great. Well, I mean, how easy, right?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. And so that will be for foreign investors, national, local investors. And Gus is here to help us. If you guys want to make an appointment with him, you guys can contact us, and then we'll give you all the information. We set up the appointment. We set up a Zoom video, Zoom call, and then he can, based on your profile, he can give you exactly how much are you gonna make paid in this new loan for the property.
Correct.
But thank you, Gus, for that.
Thank you.
It explained very well and very clear. So if you have any questions, anybody has any questions about this financing the property, guys can contact us.
And also you can contact he's again, he's licensed in the whole state of Florida. So of course, we're talking about the financing on this project, but he has an array of programs for even if you already own a property here in Florida and you want to do like a refinance or cash out, he can help you with that. Or if you want to, besides this project, you want to do other investments and other kinds of property, he also is able to help us with that as well.
Angel, the cash out option, it's a great idea. Let's just say that somebody's super excited about the program. They may not have the 40% or the 10%, the 20% to get that reservation, we can always do a refinance cash out and get equity of one of the properties that they may already own.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
That's great. That's it.
Correct.
Use the money of other people.
Other people's
right?
money.
Other people's money. Yeah, that's the say. Okay, perfect. So thank you so much, Gustavo. And
All right.
well, Angel, what else that we're gonna say? I think it's pretty much it. We have everything together already. All the information that we give you for this great project is, like I said, we just starting to sell this, and we are in that right now in reservation. So take advantage right now, and
Right.
that way you can see a lot of equity on this, on return on the investment. Soon, as soon as you block the price, making that reservations, you're gonna see the magic begin.
Correct. So it's just a brief summary. It's again, location, location, price. I mean, where can you find a prime location luxury building with high revenue projections? It's starting at 460s. Nowhere. I mean, that's hard to find. Then you have all the capability to getting into this investment with only 40%, which the 40% you can do on installments, and then finance the rest. And again, like you mentioned, reservation period, which you can reserve, secure that special pricing for pre-sale, and then do your due diligence. If for some reason you don't want to continue, you can cancel. There's no strings attached, no penalties, and once again, be able to capitalize on whatever investment that you have right now.
Great. That's awesome. Great. Thank you so much for being here today. And it is a pleasure for all of us to have it. Yeah, to have you here. And thank you. If you guys want more information and to make that reservation, you can contact us.
Reach out to us. Yeah, that's just write Charlie or myself. Just send us an email or send us a message, and we can just do a one-on-one Zoom and go over your specific needs and go into the details on how you can make that reservation and get you ready for it. And then after that, then we can start speak with Gustavo, so they can also talk to you directly on one-on-one about the financing. But Charlie, thank you for the invite. It's a pleasure. Gustavo, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you next time.
All right. Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.